All right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Tonight, the hockey doubleheader continues with Washington Capitals at San Jose Sharks. All right, apologies. Whoops. All right, the audio is good. Hello, Blake Wheeler. Hello, Gracie. Let's check. Ah, dang it. Wait. Oh, wrong browser. 1 second. All right. Earlier, as seen or heard on Sin Bin Stream, 3-0 Stars over the Devils in Newark, New Jersey. 5-2 Flyers still in Philadelphia over the Sabres. 6:04 to go. Jets Canadians still tied at 2 with 9:25 to go. Same late night shtick and puck. Boyo. Okay. Yeah. um. All right, wait 1 second. Still at commercial. Still don't have the starting goalies. 1 second. All right, topped off. Yeah, I get angels as devils. I don't get white dwarves being stars, I guess. But if you say so. All right, I think Washington's gonna be in red. I'm gonna change the color. Let's see. All right, let's put. If I put navy there, nah, it's too hard to read. We'll leave that as white. Not sure. San Jose is definitely wearing teal. I think I don't know if Washington's going to be white or red. I don't remember. Okay, I guess Blake Wheeler, I don't understand, but all right, yeah. Friday's games should be good. Again, tomorrow, we're having some sort of Sharks celebration. Who are they honoring? This is going to be delayed. I don't know who this is. All right, obviously Mammoth Ducks is probably going to be held up by the end of this Flyer Sabres game, I imagine. Yeah, I guess we're not close to starting. Well, Monday I could look for another game too. Yeah, this is not starting right away. Okay, that's Patrick Marleau. They finally well, these guys don't even have names and numbers. They just have generic Sharks jerseys on. I don't know why they couldn't. Okay, Mike Ricci. Okay, I've heard of both of these guys, and Patrick Marleau for the ceremonial puck drop. Okay, we're just slow. Okay, Blake, I don't know what this is about. Okay. All right, Capitals are in white. I'm going to flip it. They have Ovi out there for the draw. All right, that looks visible, I hope. If not, I could always put Navy up there. Okay, Blake, I don't know what you're trying to do. It's kind of distracting. I'll warn you, but if you can't handle it, you're going to be gone. I don't all these unnecessary messages. All right, now we are set to be underway. They did not post the goalies, or I was fixing the colors. Apologies for that. All right. San Jose going left to right. Shot steered aside by Lindgren. Sharks have Askarov in net. Near circle. Behind into the corner. Sharks send it out. Far boards. And still held on at the blue line. Shot by Celebrini is high and wide. 1-0 shots on goal. San Jose in the corner. Battle for the puck and skated out by the Capitals, but now it's Celebrini up. Oh, no, he gets the pass in the near boards. Taken over by Washington. Chitron into the near boards and dumped in behind to the far corner. And passed out by Washington to the far circle. Return pass and a nice save by Askarov and holds on at 18:39. Should be a shot on goal. Yep, 1-1. All right, so yeah, who got that? Oh, shoot, I didn't even get the roster report up like I usually do. Oh, that was, of course, Tom Wilson on the shot. Yeah, he got the nice return pass in the near circle. 1-1 shots on goal as we approach 18 and a half to go for opening period. Behind the net, into the near corner. By the near circle, puck gets loose into the slot. San Jose sends it down, scooped up by Washington in their own end. And dumped in from the red line by San Jose. Off the near boards to Ovi. Ovechkin's pass deflects off a stick. Washington still doesn't have it out of their own end. And sent around behind the net. Picked up by Wah. To the far corner. I pity the fool. Codename Mr. T. Hello, Alex. And Gracie. Thanks for being here. All right, shot blocked by Washington into the far corner, into the near corner now. Still 1-1 shots on goal, sent down the length of the ice for icing by the Capitals at 17:24. Oh yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, that's right. Well, is that game over yet? There's minute 3. All right. Face off in the far circle in the Caps end. They have it and gotcha. Yeah, it just none of it was funny and it was just so much so fast. I just did a 5-minute timeout. You know, if he wants to come back under control, he's welcome, but just none of it was funny. All right, pass to the slot. It's just very distracting. That's why I did it. Behind the net. And back to the blue line. Into the far corner. And Orlov tries to get it out. The Caps have it, and they send it back to the near corner. Behind the Shark net. Back to the far circle now. Drop pass, far boards. Sent to the near corner, far corner shot that is saved. Wow, a little bit of interference going on with Askarov. Was in the crease for Washington. The forwards have been out there more than a minute. Smith, Celebrini, Toffoli. They finally get it to the red line, and Toffoli dumps it in. Wow, Smith, Toffoli, and Celebrini all on the same line. Jeez. Under 16 to go in the first period. And it looks like another Caps icing penalty at 15:55. Yeah. What you talking about, Willis? Oh, okay. Thanks, Gracie. Sorry about the Sabres. Yeah, I don't know if it was Giddy or somebody impersonating Giddy. It does feel like it could have been somebody I used to work with. That's the people I know wouldn't do that though. So shot through the crease, very wide. Sharks keep it in at the blue line, sent behind the Caps net. And who is that? Eklund? I think Eklund's out there. Yeah. Far circle. Now back to the blue line. Over to Klingberg. Into the near corner. Klingberg shot from the blue line. Lindgren couldn't locate it. I guess it was wide and off the far boards and down the length of the ice. And shot actually by the Sharks. I'm sorry, by the Caps. Bouvier. And into the near boards. Sorry, I haven't done that many Caps games. And we got a whistle with 15 minutes to go in the first. Wait, what it? Bouvier got a hooking? Gosh darn it, guys. The guy's name is Askarov. It's not Askarov. It's not ass. Askarov. All right, Bouvier or whatever his name is, hooking. So the Sharks go on the power play. After he had a good shot attempt. All right, 3-2 shots on goal. All right, face off in the far circle. Caps send it behind their own net and clear it down the length of the ice. Will Smith over the red line. Pass to Celebrini. Return pass blocked. Celebrini to Smith. Smith back to the blue line. Pass to Wenberg. to Eklund in the far corner. To the near side. Klingberg to Celebrini. To the point. Now Klingberg switches spots with Celebrini. Eklund back to Celebrini. Near circle blocked. Kept in by Klingberg to Smith. Far corner Wenberg. Smith back to the point. Klingberg. Celebrini near circle. Shot. It might have been high over the bar. Kept in by Klingberg. A minute to go on the power play. Puck comes around to the near boards. Boy, the camera's got to zoom in. We are way up in the rafters. Eklund shot. And finally a save and frozen puck by Lindgren at 13:47. See, the shots are what, 3-2 still. How did none of those go on net? Celebrini's, oh, that was a save, but that looked like that one was on net. Yeah, TV thinks it's 3-3. I don't think you can assume that would have hit the goal post. All right, near face-off draw. Into the near corner. Chipped out of their own end by Washington. Sent back, excuse me, and another dump in by Washington behind their own net. Orlov sends it. Kurashev to Toffoli. Shot, glove save by Lindgren at 13:25. Still 25 seconds on the power play. Pretty good shot by Toffoli. So this is the second power play unit out there. All right, near circle draw. And what is going on? Dowd just got kicked out of the draw. He didn't do anything. I thought he was talking to the forwards about being out of the circle. All right, Washington won the draw and cleared it. Very strange. All right, picked up by Orlov. Toffoli, near circle. Back to the blue line. Orlov, former Capital. Kurashev over to Orlov. Far circle shot. Glove save by Lindgren. 13:01. So still 1 second on the power play. 5-4 shots. San Jose. Ooh, that was tipped maybe? It was very high. It's a good shot on goal. All right. Come on. Drop. Sorry, Alex. Dowd steps out. It was taking so long. I don't blame these guys. This is ridiculous. Just drop it. There we go. Kept in at the blue line. Power play over. Sharks get it in the near side. A shot deflected high behind the net. Into the near corner. Back to the blue line. A shot. Loose in front of the crease. Rebound. Oh, my goodness. Sharks had a big opportunity. Oh, we got pushing and shoving in the slot. There's going to be a fight. Shot from the far side. Wide open. Saved somehow by Lindgren into the far corner. Holy cow. Yep, there's the whistle at 12:28. Let's see what they called. Wow, Lindgren is literally standing on his head. I mean, not literally, but... And he got his glove knocked off. That might be why the whistle happened. He didn't have his glove. Knights in Jersey. Okay. All right, we got 8-4 shots on goal. Bunch of chances point blank by San Jose, but nothing put in the net by past Lindgren yet. And again, Oskarov. Anybody get scratched that we know? Oh, Letty is... Letty, I don't know if he's hurt. Mook Madulin's not out there for the Sharks tonight. Huh. I kind of liked his game, but Carlson is scratched for the Caps. Oh, shoot. I was going to look at... I was going to look for a game on Monday. I forgot. I'll do that after the game, or maybe at intermission. I can look. Haven't looked ahead tonight. I just know there's not as much opportunities for NHL doubleheaders as there as there was this week. Tuesday, I think I'll go to my son's game. Okay, what are they replaying? Like, was there? I guess there was no call. Maybe it's because Lindgren lost his glove. All right, they're back from commercial. 12:28 to go. All right, face off. Back to the blue line for the Sharks. Blast is blocked into the far circle. Carried out by the Caps over the red line to the far circle. Centering pass. Got away into the near boards. Not on net. Kept in at the blue line, but now knocked out by the Sharks. Capitals have to regroup. Carried in. Drop pass. Near circle shot. Held on by Oskarov at 12:02. Yeah, you know what? Let's look that up. I guarantee the Sharks announcers are saying this name wrong. Askarov? Ask, but they're saying like Askarov. I don't know. Askarov. I think it should be Oskarov. At any rate, Caps puck send into the far corner. 8-5 as the shots on goal. Kept in at the blue line by Washington. Sent around. Far boards. Shot. Right outside in the slot. Big rebound tucked in by Ovi. It's 1-0 Caps. Wow. And I forgot to unmute it. Gosh darn it. Try again. All right, Ovechkin gets them the 1-0 lead. Wah got the shot that produced the big rebound, and then yeah, puck was bouncing, and Oskarov had his glove down, and Ovi just lifted over him. So Gracie says number 909 for the grade 8. All right, 8-7 shots on goal, 1-0 Cap. Yeah, 8-7, 1-0 Caps. 11. Oh, let's fix the clock. Apologies. 11:15 to go in the first. In their own end. Sandin got it up ahead. They dumped it in. Near corner. Leonard with the hit. Trying to dig it out of the near corner, I believe, is Dowd. And it's still frozen. There's some hitting going on. Dowd still has it pinned up in the near corner. Jeez Louise. Johnson comes in, hits Leonard. I can't believe we actually had a whistle for one of these in the early game. Oh, Dowd falls down. The puck goes into the far corner. And now the Capitals keep it in, though, at the blue line. Long shot, tipped to the far corner. Kept in by Dowd to the near circle. Sent back around. Believe, yeah, they got a line change. Milano's in the far corner for the Caps. Puck is still pressed up. Now it comes loose. Back to the blue line. Kept in. Long shot and a big save. Held on by Askarov. At 10:05. I guess it could be Askarov. Points in road games, 801 for Ovechkin. He's 7th on the list. He's 10 behind Marcel Dion at 811. Gretzky had 1,298 points on the road. Jeez. All right, 10:05 to go. It's 8-8 shots on goal now. Goal by number 8. 1-0 Caps. Far circle. Behind the net. Comes free in the slot. Near circle shot. Another goal. 2-0 Capitals. Wow. Explosive offense here for the Caps. We haven't even played a little over 10 minutes here, maybe. Yeah, puck got loose in the slot and a great pass to the near circle. Who was it? It was why did they back this up so far? That was Milano from the near circle. 9:55 to go. Ovechkin, it says unassisted. Milano, his 13th. Milano's 4th from Chisholm and Duhaime. I'll have to look that one up. Uh-oh. All right, San Jose thinks there was goaltender interference. There was not contact in the crease. Oh my God, the Sharks announcers are full of it. They ain't winning this challenge. There is no way. If this is overturned, I'd be shocked. The Sharks announcers have teal-colored glasses on. Oh my gosh. How did they think he interfered? He was not in the crease where the contact happened. He was outside the crease when there was contact. If they wiped this off, I'd be shocked. I can't believe the Sharks announcers thought that was actually interference. Who was it that they said it was on? LaPierre? Yeah, probably 29, LaPierre. He's not getting pushed in? You got to be kidding me. Askarov.
But as we've come to know, when it comes to goaltender interference, while the rule is in black and white in the rule book, there is definitely room for interpretation, some nuance.
He got knocked off balance. Askarov initiated the contact, and the contact was out of the crease. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. So you guys were dead wrong. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's interference. He wasn't forced in there. Baloney. That's just your homer call. I mean, come on. I mean, that was borderline at best. I knew they probably wouldn't win it. Yeah, so now Will Smith will serve the bench minor. Kind of a dumb challenge there if you ask me, by San Jose. It wasn't obvious enough to overturn that in my book, but all right. So now, not only are they down 2-0, the Sharks have to kill a 2-minute minor. Sent on net by the Sharks. Chychrun has it. He has in the far circle. Passes to Strome. Strome passes to Wilson in the far circle. Strome sends it out of the... He missed the pass at the blue line. And shot. And wow, nice camera coverage. The puck is all the way back to their own end. And dumped in, or cleared by San Jose. It's 10-9 shots on goal. They've had a couple shorties. Caps haven't gotten a shot on goal yet. Ovechkin sends it around to the far corner. Back to the blue line. Chychrun. And it's cleared by San Jose. They have not gotten a shot anywhere near the net. Under a minute to go on the power play. Sandin behind his own net. Up the near boards. Drop pass to McMichael. He loses the puck. Ovi dumps it in, though. Into the far corner. Behind the Sharks net. They send it up the near boards and out. Yeah, that's... We got under 8.5 to go in the first period, and we got 30 seconds to go on the Washington power play. Drop pass into the far boards. Far corner. Behind the San Jose net. Ovi gets it in the near corner. Pass to, I think, is that Wilson? No, McMichael's 24. Apologies. That's right. Wilson was on the power play, the first power play unit. Under 8 to go now. Power play is almost up. Sharks are just pinning it into the corner boards, and now we're 5-on-5. They hit Smith. He's got a 1-on-1. He falls down, though. And taken over by Washington and sent off the near boards to the red line. Dumped right back in by Ferraro. Okay, Ferraro's 38. I knew that. Into the far corner. Under 7.5 to go now. Still 2-0 Washington. Skated out by San Jose. Cross ice pass into the far circle, but taken over by Washington behind their own net. Up the near boards. Kept in at the blue line. Knocked out of the air by San Jose. Into the far corner. Was that Celebrini? No. No, I see Smith out there. Yeah, that's Celebrini. And in goal scorer Milano briefly had it in the O-zone, but now San Jose gets it out. And Caps will have to regroup in their own end. Behind the net. And let's see, skated out. Pass along the far boards, down the ice into the far corner. Back to the blue line. Long shot, big rebound, and another goal. It's 3-0. Washington, another big rebound into the near faceoff circle. I mean, the other one was just outside the crease, the first one, but this is 2 in a row that have had big rebounds and putbacks. That was Leonard, number 9, with the goal. And it's 3-0 Washington in the early going. Yeah, Oskarov gave up a big rebound, and he got beaten glove side high as he was down on the ice from the near circle. Yeah, great. No, I'm sorry. Oskarov's a lefty, so he got beaten blocker side high. Never mind. Yeah, he came way out of the crease, too, to try and cut the angle. We got 6:25, 3-0 Washington. Under 6:20. Hey, Gracie and I are rooting for the same... Wait, you're rooting for the Capitals? Doesn't that hurt the Sabres? Or are you just rooting for Ovi's team? Yeah, I need the Sharks to stay down so they don't bump the Kings out. All right, sent behind his own net. Lindgren, sent it from behind his own net. Reeves just got up. I didn't see if there was a hit for the Sharks. Pass to the near boards. Oh, that's right. I think Wilson, isn't Wilson 43? Yes. Okay. I just saw him. Excuse me. Red line dump in by the Caps to the far corner. Just over 5.5 to go in the first. Sent up the near board. Sharks can't get it out. Reeves taps it back. They take it behind their own net. Skated out by Klingberg. Pass to the red line and a backhander dumped in. Lindgren sends it to a defenseman, and they get it to Strome, who dumps it in to the near corner. Under 5 to go, first period. They took a shot away from the Sharks. 11-9. Puck gets knocked up into the air in the slot and saved at the blue line for the Sharks. Near circles. Shot. Big save into the rebound into the near corner. Dug out by the Sharks. And the Caps can't get it out. Still held. Oh, sent off the far boards. Behind the net. Caps forwards have been out there over a minute on this shift. Ovechkin, Bouvier, and Strome. Sharks turn it over, and I think they just got whistled for a penalty. Looks like it's on Bouvier again. So we got the under 6 media timeout, I assume, at 4:12. And Bouvier heading to the penalty box for the second time. He tripped Kurashev at 15:48. I'm blanking. Wait, what is his number? It is 72. All right, there we go. Sharks power play coming up after break. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Oh, and in the poll, we got 18 votes. 56% for Washington, 44% for San Jose. Away tour, yeah. 5 games on the road, yeah. West Canadian teams, yeah. Yeah, 909, I guess, for the Great 8. I guess he could be, yeah. So, yeah, that challenge failed, and they went on the power play. Well, I can be biased, but I'm not a paid professional. I mean, these Sharks guys, I mean, they made it like, oh, yeah, there's interference. Well, no, you guys, I'm trying to be neutral, and I'm like, there's no way this gets overturned. This is a bad challenge. And then they kind of backed off. Like, I think it's Randy Hahn and forgot the other guy's name. Randy Hahn does the play-by-play, and he's kind of like, oh, well, you never know with these challenges. And it's like, yep, you guys softened a little bit. I was just rooting for this team because you like Ovechkin. Gotcha. Over under 6.5. Yeah, we got a long way to go. Yeah, why wouldn't a Sharks loss help the Kings in the West? Of course it would. Keep the Sharks down. Keep the Kings ahead of them in the standings. It's just the way I look at it. Back to the blue line. I mean, you want all your Western Conference opponents to lose. Oh, nice shot by Celebrini, but either saved by Lindgren or it went high or wide. Klingberg to Celebrini. Klingberg over the blue line. Drop pass. Celebrini gets away. Eklund sends it to Celebrini. That's right. We're on a Sharks power play. Oh, that pass goes right through the crease. Klingberg. And now back to the blue line. Eklund. Klingberg now down low. Shot, man. How did that not go in? For the Sharks, they had a nice setup just outside the crease, passed it to the far side, and didn't score somehow. Caps get a fresh penalty kill unit out there. Klingberg is out there. Celebrini still out there for the Sharks, and Eklund. Near corner to the Stolen, going the other way. On the shorty, outside the crease, drop pass, backhander is in. And it's 4-0 Caps. I saw your message for the spoiler. Yeah, I can't help it. I'm behind NHL.com because the streaming app is slow. So they get a shorty. The Sharks are just, man, they may need to give Oscar off the rest of the night. Not his fault. It went 5-hole. It's not his fault. They couldn't play anything in front of him. Duhaime on the shot. Number 22 is a great drop pass. Oh, okay. No, he did do a backhander. Again, blocker side high because Oskarov is a lefty. I don't know why I thought it went 5-hole. Duhaime, and there's definitely going to be an assist for Protas, number 21. Yeah, I think they got the hook. Not really his fault, but they're playing like crap in front of him. So Nedeljkovic comes in, 3-5-2 in 11 games, 3.12 goals against average, 8.97 save percentage. So in women's hockey, they have what they call a jailbreak. The power play would be over if you score a shorty. I kind of like that idea. I don't know if the NHL would ever do that. All right, pass off the near boards. I assume PWHL still has that. Pass gets knocked away by Washington from the slot into the near boards. Under 2.5. I don't know what you guys think about a jailbreak goal. Dump in by Toffoli to the far corner. Near corner. Toffoli up the near boards. Caps take it over. They get it to the red line. Battle by the penalty box. Dumped in by San Jose. Picked up behind the net. Yeah, penalty is over. Under 2 to go now in the first period. Chychrun got it out of there. Skated in by Bouvier. Behind the net. Taken out by San Jose. Cross ice pass off the near boards. Puck is loose. Big hit along the near boards into the near corner. Dellandrea trying to get it out of there. It's still pinned. Under 1.5 minutes now. Man, 4-0 Washington. We still got 1:22 in the first. Cross ice pass for the Sharks. Shot from the top of the far circle is saved. That next shot is wide behind the net. Cleared down the length of the ice. Scooped up by San Jose behind the net. It gets blocked. They try again. Up the near boards and out. Big hit at the blue line. Taken behind his own net is Wah. He dumps it to Ovi. Ovi loses it. And it's picked up by, I think that's Wilson. No, it's 42. Ferrari. Vari? I don't know. Fehervari. But there's a lot of accent marks. They were just battling for it in the near corner again. Nothing happened. Blue line shot. If it got through, it was saved. We got 12-12 shots on goal now. Back to the blue line. 10 seconds to go in the first period. Pass sent to the near circle. Blue line. Shot blocked, and that's the end of the first. 4-0 Washington over San Jose. Capitals all over the Sharks in the first 20 minutes. We'll get to the goal visualizers. We'll just show them all. All right. I know I'm way behind on the chat. So glad Caps are winning. I got 117 on them to not lose by more than 2.5. Oh, geez. Yeah, looking pretty good. Yes, they put in the backup goalie. So that is Nedeljkovic, Alex Nedeljkovic, number 33. Yeah. No, I know. I was just kind of criticizing them. I guess I didn't understand your point. Sorry, Alex. Yeah, and then they kind of backed off it. Well, you never know with these challenges. It's like, yeah, you guys are starting to realize that this isn't as cut and dried as you said at first. Yeah. Partially heard one say, yeah. Right. Yeah. What if he gets a misconduct? Yeah, 4 goals on 12 shots. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Before we get to the goal visualizers, we'll take a look at the rest of the... Oh, Mammoth are already up 2-0 on the Ducks. Well, that's good. Again, I think that helps the Kings, but... because the Ducks are the better team between them and the Mammoth. This is just crazy. I mean, it was just a bang, 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 bang on their goals, too. I mean, just one after. Okay. So Stars 3-0 over the Devils in New Jersey, as heard here on Simbin Stream. Canadians in a shootout toppled the Jets 3-2 in Montreal. And yeah, we already know about Sabres' struggles in Philly. Excuse me. All right, let's get the timer up. So they got 2:16 to go. Yeah, I'm sure that game started late. Gunther, his 10th. Krause, his 7th for Utah. 5:59. Carconi and McBain on the assist. And 10:30. Cole on the assist for Gunther. Again, we had Ovechkin. Oh, they added the assist. That one didn't have assist at first. Wah and Chychrun. Ovi's 13th of the season. Milano's 4th from Chisholm and Van Riemsdyk. Leonard 6th from Van Riemsdyk and Duhaime. And then Duhaime his 4th. Short-handed, unassisted. All right, so Ovi's goal was just outside the crease. He lifted it on a rebound. As Oskarov was down. They tried... Was that the one they tried to challenge for interference? No, I think it was the second one. Then Milano. The next 2 goals are big rebounds to the near circle that are tucked in. This might have been the one they said interference. I think it was. But, again, if there was... the contact, I think, was outside of the crease. So, I didn't think it was interference. And I felt like the goalie instigated the contact, too. Oskarov. Another big rebound, and he was way out of the net on this one, and it got buried. Well, that's blocker side high for him because he's a lefty. And then Duhaime short-handed, and that ended the night, I think, for Oskarov. A nice drop pass on the breakaway by Protas, and then tucked in. Yeah, wait a minute. How is that goal unassisted? Protas dropped the pass to him. I don't get it. How is that one unassisted? That makes 0 sense. At any rate, they took a shot away from San Jose, so they have 11, 12-11. Yeah, getting a look at the interference that was obvious, that wasn't obvious. And they had to kill that. Actually, yeah. Oh, gosh darn it. I had issues with the internet. Drop frames, 89. Gosh, why? I got to get new internet. Hopefully next year. Oh, well, I'll root for the Sabres. Yeah, I know. I don't want to cross you. Normally, I would root for the Canadian teams, but I'll cheer. The Sabres haven't, done anything in forever, so we can say Kings first. Then, well, I don't get to see the Hawks much, so it's really a non-factor. I am rooting for the Kings tomorrow. Kings. We'll go Kings, Sabres, Hurricanes, or Kings, Sabres, Hurricanes, something like that. Then we'll go Canada. I hope Buffalo. I mean, they're long overdue. We'll go for Buffalo. Oh, yeah, we had 2 penalties on Bouvier and one. And then because of the unsuccessful challenge, the Sharks had a penalty. But neither team scored on the power play, but Washington scored shorthanded. Yeah, I definitely got to take a break soon. All right, 12-11 Caps, 9-7 faceoffs Washington or Caps, 0 for 1 on the power play Washington, 0 for 2 San Jose. Washington with the shorthanded goal. Caps 6-2 on hits. 8-2 block shots. Washington 5-5 giveaways. 2-1 takeaways. Sharks. Game 2 in this 2-game season series is January 15th in Washington. DC, I guess. I'm not sure where their arena is. All right. No, he can come back. He just got pulled. I mean, if you get pulled from the game, you can come back. It doesn't mean you can't return to the game. Believe me, Hawks fans during Mike Keenan's coaching tenure know all about his rotating door at goalie. He'd get the early hook, backup wouldn't do well, and Belfour or whoever would be right back in net. So no, you can return to the game unless you get like a game misconduct. Then you're obviously out for the game. But yeah, goalies can come back in when they're replaced. You have a feeling you'll dominate the Jets. Well, hopefully. Well, no, he's out now. I'm sure they'll stick with he's already been replaced. Here, we'll look at the. So Askarov had 8 saves on 12 shots in 17 minutes and 7 seconds of ice time. Nedeljkovic hasn't seen a shot yet in the 2:53 he played. He came in after the 4th goal. So I think Askarov, I mean, he could come back, but I don't think he will. I can't imagine unless it gets really bad, and I don't think he's going to be able to get 15 more saves if he even enters back into the game. Yeah. You will dominate it if Eric Comrie is in that. Yeah. Yeah, Winnipeg's kind of screwed without Hellebuck. I hear you. Yeah, I think Askarov is likely done for the night. All right. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. Then I'll be back. Oh, they did add an assist for Protas. Boy, it took them long enough. There it is, his 10th. I'm like, there's no way that goal was unassisted. All right, we'll leave it up for the other scores, but currently, yeah, Mammoth Ducks is already at intermission. All right, like and subscribe, please, if you haven't already done so. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will also, in turn, help grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support, new and returning viewers. And thanks especially to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you being here. All right, let me get some. Let me get some music queued up. Oh, yeah, Hellebuck? Yeah, I hear you. Alex talking trash. Yeah, it's not tomorrow night. Hey, thanks. We did get a sub tonight. I appreciate, or this game, I mean. I think we've gotten 2 for the evening, which is huge. It really helps. So we close in on 900. All right, here's what's coming up. Again, I'll be looking for basketball on Monday. I got to take a look at the schedule, though. All right, I don't know where I am on the music. Let's play a longer song. But I'll be back shortly. Thanks, everybody. Oh, they're talking to Patrick Marleau now. Player development coach and hockey operation advisor. All right, we're back. Got to get set for the second period. Almost said third. Let me kill the music in a second, too. All right, kill the music. They're still at the first intermission. Okay, we must be behind. Gosh darn it. This stupid app. Yep, we were. I hate that. It always gets behind at the intermissions, I feel like. Well, not every time, but often enough, and I should have checked. Still 12-11 shots on goal. Caps are in white going left to right. Sharks in their teal and black going right to left. All right, I got to fix the clock. I'm a little ahead. There we go. Now, under 19-20 shot. I don't know if that hit the pads of who's the backup? I already forgot. Nedeljkovic, or did it maybe go off the post? Now that's a save by Nedeljkovic. And we got a penalty coming up on the Sharks at 19:01. Man, not much going right for San Jose. Ferraro sent off. So Caps on a power play. Ooh. Leonard decked Delandria, and then Ferraro labeled. They call him for roughing for the payback on Leonard. All right, draw. 0 for 1, no shots on goal for Washington in their first power play. Leonard down low to Strome. Leonard, top of the near circle. Ovechkin shot, big rebound into the far circle. Sharks can't clear it. Held in by Ovi. Strome to Ovi. Ovechkin sends it to Leonard. Leonard sends it back to Ovechkin. Nearboard shot, or near circle shot, and that was deflected into the netting. Leonard and Ovechkin just playing keep away from everybody else. 15-11 shots on goal. So Washington still over 25% on their shots per, goals per shots, or whatever you want to say. Goals out of shot attempts. All right. Oh, boy, we're still waiting. All right, good. Face off. Oh, draw sent right on net and frozen again by Nedeljkovic, who's on in relief of Askarov, who got chased after 4 goals, and this is the first shots on goal for Nedeljkovic here in the second period. Still 120 on the power play. Sent to Leonard, shot from the near face-off circle, and frozen by Nedeljkovic at 18-14. Say, what's the shots at right now? 16-11 it should be. All right, near circle draw. And they kicked a Shark out of the draw. And now we get to see Will Smith on the bench. Couldn't see who got sent off or who got the draw. Won by Washington into the far boards. Sent behind the net to Wilson. He gets it. It goes off of Nemec's skates. Or no, sorry, Strome. Shot blocked into the far corner. 84.3 on the last shot. Behind the net. Centering. Gets into the near boards. Not sent out. Gloved down by Leonard. Good keep in. Ovechkin keeps it in. Far circle. Wilson back to Leonard. Who's at the point? Oh, it's Chychrun. 6. Leonard shot. That was high. Rebound. Kept in at the blue line. Under 30 on the power play. Under 17.5 in the second. Chychrun. Shot. Big rebound. Leonard pass. Shot and a goal for Ovi again. Off a huge rebound into the far circle. And it's 5-0 Capitals. Wow. This is a butt kicking going on here in San Jose. 5 goals on 17 shots. Ovechkin's 14th of the year from Leonard and Chychrun. That was a well-organized and well-run power play. Yep. Over the glove side high over Nedeljkovic into the far post, top shelf. Great shot off the rebound by Ovi. That ends the power play. 910 for grade 8. His nickname's grade 8. Into the far corner. Near corner. Sharks still can't get it out. Man, we're not even like we're not even nowhere near halfway through this game. It's already 5-0. Sharks behind their own net, up the near board. Celebrini passes it into the O-zone and sent out again by Washington. And fanned on a pass. Sharks have it. Eklund into the near corner. Scooped up by Celebrini. To the crease and frozen. Will Smith tried to get a stick on it, but frozen puck by, was that Lindgren? Yeah, Lindgren. 16:29. 17-12 shots on goal, Washington, and 5-0. Ovi with 2, plus Milano, Leonard, and Duhaime. They have a shorty, a power play, and 3 5-on-5 goals. Great googly moogly. Great drop in. That commercial's the best. That's great. But who are the chefs? Great googly moogly. Not going anywhere? Or gotta get away? Wait, was it? Now I'm confusing it with the Southwest Airlines ad. It was actually Snickers. Not going anywhere for a while. Yeah. Oh, actually a shot into the crease by the Sharks. Of course, it was saved. Off the near boards, or near corner boards. Now behind the net. Sharks. Eklund centers it. It gets redirected behind the net, though. Back to the blue line. Kept in. Blocked by Washington over the red line. Into the O-zone. Passes into the near corner, though. Missed opportunity. Into the near boards. Sharks finally get it out. Over the red line. Into the O-zone. Pass. Shot. Wide. Into the far boards. They say 17-13 shots on goal. Blue line kept in. Far circle for the Sharks. Blast from the blue line. Wide. Puck is loose into the near corner. Scooped up by Dickinson. Sent around and out, though. Or did I looked away. Maybe Washington. No, because it wasn't icing. That was definitely a San Jose pass. Behind the net, Lindgren plays it up the far boards, and it's backhanded out of the zone. Taken by Frank. Or is it Frank? Sharks going the other way. Near circle shot. Big save, big rebound. Into the far corner. Back to the blue line. Sharks keep it in. Orlov passed it. Big shot from the far circle. Orlov keeps it in for the Sharks. to the far corner, and looks like a whistle for a potential. It's got to be a penalty at 14:40. Probably high sticking against the Caps. That was Goodrow who brought it up to the near circle and got a good shot. Blocker save and the big rebound. And another pretty good save and a big rebound. But the Sharks just can't get to the rebound. All right, what's the call here? No penalty? Just offsides? Maybe the puck went in the netting? I don't know. Sharks control the draw, but it's in front of their own net now. They send it up the far boards. Over the red line, dumped in by Toffoli from the near boards. Into the near corner for Washington. Van Riemsdyk. Sent across to the red line. Far circle into the far corner. And Sharks pass it out. Pass to Orlov. Shot is blocked in the near circle. Near boards. Puck, I think, went into the netting. At 13:59, we get the under 14 media timeout. 5-0 Washington. I mean, they scored at 8:25, then 10:05. So what is that, a minute and 40 seconds? No. Yeah, a minute and 40 seconds later. Then 13:35, so that's 3.5 minutes. And then another 3 minutes and my gosh, math hard. My brain just right now. 3:42. Does that sound right? No. 3:32 later. Duhaime, and then 2:41 into the second. I mean, that's a lot of goals in a short amount of time. I mean, you're only looking at 8:25. That means 12, no, whatever. We'll figure it out later. I got to get back to the chat. Alex had a long post. Caitlin Clark news. She agreed to participate. Oh, yeah. Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports Internet Invitational Golf Tournament. $10 million prize pool. Interesting. June and July timeframe. You know, I hadn't heard that. Does she actually play golf? I mean, I'm not trying to knock her abilities or anything. I just don't know. I feel like I've seen a clip, but I don't know. 9-10 for, grade 8. Great googly moogly. This year is his last year on his contract. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something if he played for somebody besides the Capitals for one more go at a cup? That would be nuts. But, yeah, I know we're not there yet, but it's just fun to speculate. What do you think? All right, face off in the near boards, sent up by Washington. Far circle now. Excuse me. Still battling in the far boards. They get it to Eklund, and he just barely gets it out. And it's in front of the Sharks bench, and they dump it in. In the near corner now. Sent around the far boards by Washington. Now down the length of the ice behind the net. Sharks send it around behind the net to the near side and back to the far corner. Up ahead to Eklund. Pass to the slot. Near circle. Who is that? Sent around to the blue line. Behind the net again. Backhander. Oh, that actually surprised the goalie, but it steered aside into the far corner. Behind the net. Into the near circle. Finally, well, still behind the net now and up the far boards, but not out. Now it's gloved down right in front of the Caps bench. Caps get it into the far corner. Nope, sent to the near corner, picked up by the Sharks. That's Dickinson over the red line into the far circle. Backhander pass is deflected into the near boards. Missed opportunity for San Jose. Shot from the near circle's blocked into the near boards. Taken over again into the near circle. Pass. Oh, deflected into the near boards. They had Lindgren anticipating a pass to the far circle. All right, finally sent to the far boards by Washington, and they send it into their own near corner, right in front of the net. Stolen. Sharks in the near corner. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Saved into the far corner and iced, I believe, by the Caps. Yep. With 11:34 in the second period. We're almost halfway. And now they took a shot away from the Sharks. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll catch up on the chat. I just read Alex. Let's see. Face off. Celebrini didn't win it. It's sent behind, let's see, into the near corner, though. Sharks have the puck. Blue line. Glove down. Smith gets it stolen. Caps going the other way. They dump it in and peel off for a line change. And Sharks out of their own end. Celebrini dumps it into the far corner. Picked up by Chisholm. And sent around the near boards and out. Picked up again. I think that's Ferraro. He gets it back and dumps it in from the red line, but it's knocked down immediately by the Caps and dumped the other way. Ooh, Leonard looks like his stick got held, but no call. Behind the San Jose net. Centering pass, deflected, and a good save by the goalie at 10:38. And, of course, that would be Nedeljkovic. Now they say 17-15 shots on goal. I would think, yeah, Washington got one there. It's 18-15. All right. All right, face off. Oh, great. Speaking of great googly moogly, they just kicked out a Shark from the draw. Reeves will take his spot. Face off won by Strome for the Caps. Into the far circle. Towards the crease. Sent through the crease into the near boards and scooped up by the Sharks. Flipped ahead to the red line. Reeves along the near boards, but still battling for the puck. No clear winner. Wow. Reeves just got knocked down. Still battling on the boards. Comes free to the near circle. Nearly turned over in front of their own net. For the Caps, they send it off the boards behind the net. And dumped into the blue line. Near boards pass. Near circle. Back to the blue line. To the far circle. And out of their own end by the San Jose. But the Caps will dump it right back in from the penalty box area. That was the backhander sent in by Wah. Excuse me. Now cleared down the length of the ice. Lindgren plays it to the near corner. Wah has it behind the net. Sends it up the near boards. Puck gets deflected. Carried out of there. Dumped into the near corner. And Wah got it to the far boards. Kept into the blue line. Shot. Near boards. Wah. Near corner. Centering pass to the... And a shot from the blue line and a glove save by Nedeljkovic. At 9:01, that should be the under 10 media timeout. 19-15 shots on goal. Still 5-0 Washington. All right, here we go. Gracie thinks Ovi will retire after the season so he can spend time with his family. Okay. No, yeah. Thanks for the question, Dark Zero, but it's pretty hard to come back. If you're going to come back, it's going to be 3 goals. I don't think I've seen too many 5-0 comebacks, unfortunately. But yeah. 2 goals, no problem. Teams come back from 2 goals all the time, even in the third period. 3 goals, sure. This early, yeah, if it was 3, I'd say definitely. But 5, I mean, they're going to have to play. They're going to have to pitch a shutout for the last half of the game, almost. And come up with 5 goals. And meanwhile, Lindgren has looked pretty good. So, yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I think the way the game's gone, it's too little too late. They got to just look to break the shutout and make it respectable. Yeah, of course. No, yeah, right. Amateur golfer, right. And these are amateur events, right. That's why Sorenstam has invited her. I just didn't, yeah. So she's played. I just didn't know, like, what the level of the competition. I don't know. But she's played. That's the answer. All right, let's make sure we're live. Man, this is a butt whooping in progress, though. Can't say we've had a blowout like this in a game this year. Buffalo did whoop up on, I think, the Ottawa Senators in Buffalo. I think that game was like 8-4 or something. And strike 1 on the draw. We kick out a Capital. Still waiting. They took a couple shots away from the Sharks. It's 19-13. Dumped in by San Jose behind the net. Battle for the puck into the near corner. Kept in at the blue line. Oh, knocked away. Caps into the far circle. Drop pass. Knocked into the far corner. Is that Dowd maybe with the puck? No, LaPierre. Shot and saved at 8:30. And it's, 20-13 shots on goal. So they've still scored on 20% of their shots. Unreal. No. Actually, no. I'm sorry. That'd be 4. Still 25% of their shots have gone into the net. That is insane. Mammoth is up 3-0. Wow. On the Ducks in Anaheim. That is a bit surprising. All right. Face off in the far circle. Won by, let's see, sent out by the Sharks to the red line. They waved off sides. Caps send it. Pass to the far boards. Carried in by the Capitals and dumped in behind the net. Wilson couldn't get there, but it's sent behind the net by the Sharks. Up the far boards, down the length of the ice for, well, no icing apparently. I'm not sure how. Caps carry it out of their own end, dump it in again behind the net, and that one's icing. Okay, at 7:54, I didn't see any difference between that. Evan Carter asks, who would you say is the best team in hockey right now? Dallas. Oh, thank you for subbing. Dallas or Colorado. I mean, and they're like heads and shoulders above everybody. I mean, yeah, Stars are playing great. They just beat New Jersey to shut them out tonight. Oh, great. Googly moogly. A Shark gets kicked out of the draw. Then again, I haven't seen everybody play, but I don't know. Just looking at the standings, it's a coin flip between Colorado and Dallas, but record-wise, obviously, it's Colorado. But the Stars are playing great. I don't know what effect losing Seguin is going to have on them, but it didn't affect them tonight. Let's put it that way. All right, Sharks have controlled the puck in the O zone at the blue line. Backhander sent to the side of the net. Looked like the Sharks could have had a shot there, but Cap sent it up the near boards. Pass from the defense to Wilson. He finds somebody open in the far circle. Shot high and into the near corner. And eventually now the Sharks skated out of their own end. Reeves at the red line. No, that was Eklund, 72, not 75. Wilson sends it to the defender who passes it up to the far circle. Taken behind the net. That was Frank. Kept in at the blue line. Ooh, awkward looking play there. Into the far corner as we approach 6.5 to go. All right, still in the O zone for the Capitals, and now it just gets out. They'll have to regroup in their own end. 21-14 shots on goal. Passed to Leonard. Near circle shot and save. Pretty good save by Nedeljkovic to keep the Sharks within a touchdown of the lead. So that'll be 22-14 Caps. Ooh, Frank and another Capital ran into each other. Ooh, that was ugly. Hope they're all right. Collision at the neutral ice. I didn't see who Frank ran into. By the looks of who they're showing, I guess it was Sandin, Rasmus Sandin. Behind the net. And pass ahead, Sharks. Toffoli dumps it into the far corner for... Oh, Celebrini just got tripped. I mean, a Caps player had his stick. I don't know how that wasn't tripping. But play continues into the near corner for the Caps. Taken out by the Sharks. Off the far boards, kept intercepted. I got to keep an eye on the drop frames, make sure the feed's all right. All right, Sharks at the red line have it. They skated in. That was to the near board. Celebrini drop pass shot. Good save by Lindgren into the far boards. Excuse me. I should have just muted. Pass to the... Now flipped into the far boards. Picked up by the Sharks in the far circle. Orlov sends it ahead. Near circle shot blocked into the near boards. Back to the blue line. Orlov to the far side. That shot is saved into the far corner. And at the red line, the Caps dump it in. Taken behind the net. Up the far boards, picked up, and cross-ice pass, skated in, near circle, Milano. That shot is blocked. Back to Van Riemsdyk. Into the near corner, battle for the puck. Still battling. Van Riemsdyk is there. He gets the puck. He sends it, but... picked off by the Sharks. They make a pass, and the Sharks have it. Get it into the O zone, immediately picked up by the Caps and dumped down the length of the ice. On net, so no icing. Sent up ahead, and no icing on San Jose. Played to the far corner. Stolen by the Sharks. Gets away out of the zone. They have it at the red line. Into the near, at the blue line. Cross ice pass. Far circle shot. Blocked into the near corner. Pass by the Caps over the red line to the near circle. Wilson went off his skate. Sharks send it in, and that one is icing on San Jose at 3:27. 22-16 shots on goal. Gaudette heads to the bench for San Jose. How? They just iced it. How was he able to sit down? All right. Face off, won by the Caps. To the net from a tough angle. That's saved from the far side. San Jose counters. Gets it to the near circle. Shot saved and frozen by Lindgren. And we have the under 6 media timeout. Why does NBC Sports California have the San Jose State Spartans logo on their Sharks coverage? I don't understand that. 3:13 to go. 24-17 shots on goal. All right, back to the chat. Apologies. Oh, real quick. In Anaheim, 3-0 Mammoth. Again, Kraus, his 7th. That was 5:59 of the first. Gunther, his 10th, 10:30 of the first. Cole, his 2nd, 5:43 of the second. All right, sorry. Back to the chat. Yeah, thanks again, Evan, for the sub. I appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know if Dallas and Colorado has played, but holy cow, it's already looking like the Western Conference finals. I mean, those two are just so much better than anybody in the league. But yeah, Colorado has one regulation loss, I think, so far. They're only getting beat in like the shootout. So Clark has agreed to an invitational during a yet to be announced date. Isn't that? Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't even think of that. That is odd. That just went right over my head. I should have read more into that. You're right. I don't know. Maybe she's just making backup plans in case there is a lockout. You know, maybe she'll withdraw if there is a season, because that seems to be in the balance right now. 11.3 chance of winning the cup. Okay, thanks, Gracie. Again, it's so close, though, and those two are just so – I don't know. From what little I've seen, they're both just so much better than the rest of the league. It's like not even close. Everybody's just playing for third best at this point, or either best in the East or third best in the West. And guess what? We had somebody get kicked out of the draw. It was Dowd. All right, face off. Stolen. Capitals have a breakaway 2-on-1, but the pass went off the far boards. Missed the connection. They took a shot away from Caps. Pass was into the slot. Pretty good opportunity for the Sharks. Can't get a shot off, though. And they take it back to the blue line. Over to the far circle. Back to the blue line. Shot. Blocked into the far corner. Under 2:40 to go. And a whistle at 2:36. Ducks are on the board, says Gracie. We got Mason McTavish 7th at 12:56 from Gauthier and Trouba. 7:04 to go in the second. Yeah, so that game's still in the balance. Face off. Caps in their own end. Far circle. Pass off the near boards. Missed Ovi. Sharks go the other way, but lose it. And sent ahead again by Washington. Ovi in the near circle. Big shot, big save, big rebound into the far boards. Sharks finally get it out of their own end, and the Caps send it off the boards, but skated in by Eklund into the far corner. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Deflected off the glass. Not out of play, though. Play continues. Carried over the red line by the Caps. Pass to Ovi off the boards in the near circle. Centers goes off the... Yeah, nobody got it. And the Caps have to regroup behind their own net. After Ovi's shot, it is now 24-17. Shots on goal, Washington. So we're coming up on a minute and a half to go in the middle period. Into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Milano is there. So is, I thought it was Dowd. It's not. It's LaPierre. All right, Waugh sends it behind the net. LaPierre, I don't know how to say it. It's LaPierre, right? Waugh, cross-ice pass, far boards. Pass to the, and taken to the far circle. Pass off a skate into the far boards. Far circle shot. Goalie nearly dislodged the net, trying to make the save. And back to Waugh at the blue line. Looking like a Capitals power play. Even though it's 5-on-5. Into the... Oh, that one went into the netting, I believe, at 42 seconds to go. Or did we get a... Did we get a penalty? Oh, it's Nedeljkovic. Sorry. I mispronounced it. Nedeljkovic. I apologize. Oh, must have been a challenge by Utah Mammoth. Thanks, Gracie. So still 3-0 Utah over the Ducks. Ducks goal overturned on replay. All right, Ovi sent one to Waugh. That blast was high and wide. Actually, that's not. Wait, now. Yeah, wait. Oh, a goal from the far face-off circle. I'm too busy trying to figure out if Ovi's on the ice, and I blew it. It's 6-0. Man, this is brutal. Caps taking no prisoners here. Just, man. What a rocket by, that was Waugh from the far circle. Oh, no, it got redirected. That's going to be a goal for Strome. Yeah, Strome tipped it in. We got 25.5 seconds to go. There's the draw. 26-17 shots on goal. Sharks need a touchdown and a extra point in the third. But we're already in the second half. Shot. Man, that pass went through everybody. This is going to be it. Taken behind their own net by the Sharks. And sent to center ice. And that's it for the second period. 6-0 after 40 minutes. Caps are putting on a clinic in San Jose. All right, I got the clock rolling. So only 2 goals given up. So they've improved. So at this rate, maybe it'll be 7-0 final. They went from 4 goals to 2. Maybe they'll go down to 1. Again, Ovechkin's 14th on the power play from Leonard and Chychrun. Then Strome tipped it in. Or direct, Wait. Strome. Why are they giving him a slap shot? He tipped it. At any rate, from Waugh's slapper, and Leonard got the other assist. Let's do the Ovechkin visualizer. Of course, he's number 8. It's from the far circle off another rebound. And he buries it. That was the first goal given up by the backup goalie, Nedeljkovic. I mean, he's actually played pretty well. Not that Askarov really played terrible. All right, here's the Strome goal. He'll get it. He's number 17 from the top of the far faceoff circle. No. It's sent by, Watt, and it's redirected by Strome. He tipped it higher to beat Nedeljkovic. So, yeah, the shot or the pass, the shot was tipped. The shot was taken from the top of faceoff circle and deflected high and in. All right. Just had the one penalty on Ferraro for roughing Leonard. Yeah, and a payback. 26-17. Caps on the shot. I'll catch up on the chat in a little bit. 21-15 faceoffs, Washington. 1 of 2 on the power play, plus they got a shorty. Sharks are 0 for 2. 14-8 hits, San Jose. 11-4 block shots, Caps. Pardon my voice. 11-4, I just said that. 12-9 giveaways, Caps. 4-3 takeaways, Sharks. Rematch in Washington, January 15th. Again, in Anaheim. Oh, and it's 4-0. Peterka is okay. Yeah, Peterka's 11th at 14-34. And the Mammoth are up 4-0 in Anaheim. That's a bit of a shock. Earlier, in Philly, Flyers 5, Sabres 2. In Montreal, 3-2 Habs win over the Jets in a shootout. Stars blank the Devils in New Jersey 3-0. And these 5 games on tap tonight. Here's what's coming up over the next 5 days. And now I'll try to catch up on the chat. Apologies for getting behind. Oh, yeah, so that the Ducks had a goal and it was challenged and wiped off the board. Try less question. Wait. Try less says, question for Sharks fans. Does it bother you the Golden Knights have already won a cup? Yeah, I know. The Sharks haven't. I mean, but plenty of teams haven't. It is kind of weird that, that the Knights have won so quickly. But, 6-0. Yeah, but I mean the Knights are kind of hated now too. I mean, especially with signing what's his name, Carter Hart, made his debut last night against the Blackhawks. And yeah, welcome to all the new people in the chat. Thank you, I appreciate it, and good questions. Let's go. Cap says Grixie Gods or GRXYGXDS. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, and 4-0 Utah. It's crazy. Yeah, I was just going to ask. I know somebody said Peterka used to be on their team, and I couldn't remember who. I knew it was out east. I couldn't think who. Yeah, he's got a good game. I like watching him. Schmaltz and Keller are good too. Whoops. Yeah, so they had Kraus 7th, Gunther's 10th, Cole's 2nd, Peterka's 11th. Wait, where are we at? Do Sharks fans think they won the Thornton trade with Bruins? Oh, that's a good question too. I don't know. That's a good question though. I'm not a Sharks fan. If you're asking me, it's just this is from like 30 years ago when they were an expansion team, and I love hockey hats. So if you're asking me, I don't know. I'm a Kings fan first now. Don't get to see much Hawks. I would like to see the Hawks do well, but I don't get to see them. Where did I leave off? Wait, got that one right. Evan Carr, Caps are about to cover over 7.5 by themselves. Yeah, sheesh. Well, if it is, wait, yeah, they're at 6, so they need 2 more to cover by themselves. Yeah, I don't know if the Sharks are going to get on the board. Need 1 goal to win. No, you need 2, right? If the over is 7.5, you need 2 more goals to get to 8. 1 goal puts you at 7, which is still under. But good question, Mercelin Ligsay. Yeah, again, I don't know why YouTube shows the handles instead of the channel name. Mine's the same, channel name and handle. Yeah. But no, if you're talking about the over-under being 7.5, they need 2. Okay, need to get a Ricola, I think. More water. Yeah, I'm gonna try to look. I haven't really looked at Monday. Somebody's got faith in the over. But thanks for the chat, Lath Chabio 4587. All right. Apologies for butchering names. Oh yeah, I should probably look up some of these. All right, seriously with these ads, I thought you can't kill them. So Yaroslav, of course, that can't be Askarov. Yeah, I guess it's Ask or Ask. But I keep hearing them say Askarov, which is wrong. All right, I'm killing this because this is probably using up a lot of bandwidth because of the ads. I'm drinking coffee. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's 11, almost midnight Eastern. You're right. Do you think I will hit it if I took 6? Oh, yeah, there should be another goal. Yeah. It'll either be 7-0 Washington or maybe 6-1 Washington. I'm sure you're safe with 7 goals. Yeah. Lath Shabio. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad I didn't butcher it. Ducks play hasn't been as good as their record represents. Yeah, we can look at the standings real quick. We got a few minutes. I'll make sure I get a Ricola after the game. Oh, did I just screw something up? No. Okay. All right, well, let's start out in the West first then. Well, Ducks have 33 points. They're 16-9-1, but again, looking likely like they're going to be 16-10-1 soon enough. That's nuts. They've only had 1 loss in overtime or shootout. They are 9-3-0 at home. 7-6-1 away. They're 2-0 in the shootout. But yeah, they're only 5-5-0 in their last 10. They've won 1. So they are plus 12 in differential though, so that's a pretty good sign. But yeah, just look at Colorado, 19-1-6. I think they've only got 1 non-regulation win. So they're like, 18 of their 19 wins are in regulation, I think. They're 0-3 in the shootout. Haven't lost in regulation at home. And only have one road loss. It's in regulation, I mean. 9-0-1 in their last 10. They've won 2 straight. I forgot. What team was it? Oh, it was the Mammoth. The Mammoth were Keller's dad died unexpectedly on Thanksgiving, and yeah, they didn't play too well the last game I think I saw them, but not they obviously have woken up in Anaheim. That's a tough loss, unexpectedly losing your father and on Thanksgiving of all days. Yeah, so the Stars won tonight, 18-5-5, and it's just they're only 3 behind, but they play. That's the problem. They've got 2 games in, or Colorado has 2 games in hand. Man, and Minnesota's actually playing well too. That's the top 3 teams in the West, all in the Central Division. Ducks, Knights, Kings. Yeah, Sharks. Sharks are, as of now, still in the wild card, but they've played more games than actually everybody behind them after tonight, except for the Mammoth. Mammoth will be even with them in games played. So, yeah, we're coming up. Most teams have played a third of their games. You know, the Kraken haven't yet. Some of them are getting close. I think 27 is considered like a third of 82. So most teams have played like, I don't know. I think everybody's played 25 or 20. Just the Kraken are at 24. Panthers 25. Pittsburgh 25. Yeah, so there's and Carolina 25. There's only 4 teams that haven't played 26 or more games. So yeah, we're near a third for almost everybody of the season. All right, I need to take a quick break. Let's see, 6.5 goals under is under. I'm sorry. Did you say under? Oh, I'm sorry. JVN's so cool. I'm sorry. I misread it. You said under. I thought over. My bad. My bad. Yeah, that's going to be tough. The way the Capitals have been playing tonight. I'm sorry. Evan Carter is correct. 6.5 under is not safe. You're right. I'm sorry. I totally misread it. I was thinking over. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough for this game to go the final 20 scoreless. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm up till 2 or 3 almost every night. That's why I don't do 9:30 games, because I'm afraid I'll be up even later. All right, I got to take a quick break, skip the music. I'll be right back. Sorry about that misinterpretation of the over-under. I read over and you meant under. Sorry about that. All right, Mammoth 4-0 over the Ducks. Second, they're at the second intermission as well. All right, we are back. Let me restate. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Keller. I should have probably double checked, but. All right, like and subscribe, please, if you haven't already done so. Thank you if you already did. Thank you, returning viewers. Thank you, new viewers. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers. And this will also help grow the channel. And I thank you for your support. Yeah. Forgot where I read that, but yeah, it was probably on Twitter. I'll have to look that up. But I'm pretty sure it was Keller on Utah Mammoth. Oh shoot, I got to make sure we're live. I keep forgetting to get out and get back in at the dang intermission. I did it again. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get out. It said we weren't live, and I couldn't get it to hit live. I'm going to get out and get back in real quick. No, I don't want SEC now. Oh, thanks a lot, ESPN. Oh, my God. Why did I do this? Stupid. I got to go all the way down. Let's just start the period. Come on, Sharks broadcast. Hello. Oh, man. ESPN Plus. Come on. Wait, are they saying we didn't start yet? How far behind are they? Oh, the hell? It's at 1917 on NHL.com. No, it's another draw. Yeah, 1930. Okay. They had a center ice draw, though. All right, that's better. 1923 to go. Behind the net, near corner for San Jose. They're in teal and black going left to right. Caps are in white going right to left. Into the near boards and dumped and played out the far corner to the far corner. Now pass to center ice for Washington. Backhander, and there it is. So apologies to whoever had 6.5. The over is hit. 7-0. And the Sharks will need to get a touchdown and go for 2 to try and win. Yeah, and a backhander. Great play by number 9. That's Leonard. Near circle. Yep, backhander. Nedeljkovic just got beat. Like near post. Yeah, blocker side high. He just didn't seal the near post. Good Lord. What got into the 2 goals, 2 assists tonight for Leonard? He's got 4 points. 18:41 to go. All right, got the clock in sync with the TV. 26-18 shots on goal. Matches NHL.com. Near boards, Caps with the puck. Up the far side, down the length of the ice. Nedeljkovic plays it to the far boards. Skated out. Let's see. It was Leonard's 7th from Waugh and Lindgren. Like just outside the crease. Near side backhander. All right, icing waved off on the Sharks into the near corner. Taken out by Strome to the slot. Ovechkin shoots. That one is wide into the far corner. Back to the blue line. Behind the net. Battle for the puck. Centering pass off right through the crease and deflected into the far boards. Kept in at the blue line. Strome has it again. back to the blue line, kept, and man, this has been a long attack zone time. And just as I say that, the Sharks deflected. Oh, man. Dumped in from the red line by Washington into the far corner. Sent behind the net to Liljegren, whatever. Far circle pass to Chisholm, and now back up the far boards. Stopped at the circle, drop pass, return pass to the far corner. Scooped up by Protas. Now shot into the far corner again. Rebound, far circle, deflected to Reeves. Reeves passes out of the zone, and the Sharks will dump it in from the red line and go for a change. Under 16.5 to go in the third. Sharks need to pitch a shutout and get a touchdown and decide whether to go for one or two. Dumped in and played to the near corner. Long pass ahead, and this should be icing. Oh, no, they beat out the icing. Never mind. Behind the net into the far corner for San Jose. Will Smith back to the blue line. Shot is way wide or high into the near corner. And we got a Capitals penalty at 15:55. 26-18 still. Shots on goal. They send, who is that? Oh, Dowd for holding Kurashev. Yeah, he kind of just roped him down with the stick in the corner. 4:05. Hey, Dowd's 26, right? Yeah. All right, Sharks power play. Orlov to Kurashev. Over to Orlov, top of the circle. Shot is either blocked or saved into the far corner. Regenda behind the net, cleared by Washington down the length of the ice. Played into the far corner, scooped up by Toffoli. Toffoli passes to Kurashev. To the near circle. Back to the point. Orlov, far circle shot. Wide. Kurashev on the rebound. To the point. Orlov to Kurashev, near circle. Whiffed. Fell down. Back to Orlov. Far circle shot. Blocked. Toffoli. Blue line Toffoli. Slot Toffoli. Behind the net. Kurashev. Gaudette back to Orlov. Near circle. Kurashev. Toffoli to the far corner. He missed. Gaudette. Orlov to Kurashev. Near circle. Back to Orlov. Blue line. Kurashev. Near circle. Down low. Regenda to Gaudette. That shot is saved. Into the near circle. Kept in by Orlov. Blast from the slot, that is wide. He gets his own rebound back at the blue line. Kurashev. Now Orlov again. Far circle. Gaudette to the slot. Toffoli. That is deflected into the near corner. 20 seconds on the power play. Orlov shot. Wide. Behind the net. Battle for the puck. 10 seconds on the power play. Shot right out front and a nice save by, of course, Lindgren. Regenda, what, I don't know. All right, 5-on-5. Shot is to the side of the net, into the far corner. A couple of, Juan, number 42, have been out there over 2 minutes. Wow, almost 3 minutes. So the Caps go get some needed line changes. And it's sent in behind the net by Dowd. Under 13.5 to go. Sent up the far boards. And now the Sharks have to regroup in their own end. Near circle, cross ice pass to the red line. Dumped in from the blue line into the near corner. Will Smith behind the net, far corner, back to Smith, back to the blue line. Oh my gosh, shattered stick. Washington's got a 2-on-1. Shot, save, big rebound, save, and frozen. That was Klingberg who absolutely shattered his stick. It led to a 2-on-1. For the Caps, we got the under 14 media timeout. And they did credit, I guess, 2 shots to the Sharks, I think, on that power play. But still 7. Oh, here, we'll get Leonard's goal. He, of course, is 9. Yeah, it was a breakaway. Nice backhander. He went right between 2 defenders and then beat the goalie blocker side high because he's a righty. Just Oskarov is the lefty. All right, in Utah, or sorry, not in Utah, in Anaheim, Mammoth, well, they haven't started the third yet. 4-0 Mammoth. They still have 36 seconds on the power play as well. All right, let me... Oh, wait, who's William? Are you saying Will Smith? Or Eklund? There's 2 Williams. Oh, no, Will Smith and William Eklund. Yeah. I don't know if you're talking Sharks, I don't know if they're going to get a goal. Honestly, they've had their chances and haven't cashed it in. You know, Lindgren's playing pretty well. Touchdown. No, the game isn't over. The over, yeah, if you're rooting for the Sharks. No, I meant in the over-under, the over hit, if you had 6.5. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking about somebody had 6.5 and the under, and I was trying to say that if you had the under and it was at 6.5, we just hit the over. I mean, the game, there's still time on the clock, but I mean, the only thing to be decided is the final margin of victory. I mean, it's been in the Caps' hands since the first period. Even at 4-0, it felt like it was over. All right, Caps get it out of their own end at the red line. Sent in by the Sharks. Sent to the red line. Turnover. Reeves dumps it in. He took a hit. Washington sends it up the near boards. It's 28-20 shots on goal. I don't know when. Either I thought it said 26 when it said 28, or they just added 2 quick shots. All right, near boards. Yeah, sorry, frozen puck at 11:55. Three periods, 20 minutes in length. So, yeah, after the third period, if the score isn't tied, the game is over. So, yeah, not a 4-quarter sport or a 2-half sport. It's a 3-period game. 20 minutes in length for each period in the 3, you know. So, an hour of actual play clock. All right, that shot was wide. Caps clear it. Sharks in front of their own net. And I'm just joking about touchdowns. You know, this is hockey. One point or one goal is worth 1. So the Sharks need 7 or 8 goals in 11 minutes, which is would be record shattering, I think. Caps behind their own net, play it up the near boards and out, dumped or gloved down by Klingberg and dumped in. Behind their own net, pass to the red line. At the blue line, drop pass, centering pass, shot wide and into the netting at 10:37 to go in the third. Still 28-20 shots on goal. Hope that answered the question. Yeah, 3 periods, 20 minutes in length each, so an hour, 20, 40, 60, an hour of actual play clock time. So we have 10:37 to go in the third. Drive to the goal. I felt like it was a basketball move. Just skated right into the crease, but then the puck got knocked away. Still 28-20 shots on goal. All right. At the dumped in from the blue line by the Sharks behind their own net. Washington. Lindgren played it to Wilson in the near corner. Kept in by Will Smith. But pass off the near boards, but Caps have it and skated over the red line. Into the near boards, near circle. Puck gets loose in the crease, not kept in. And picked up by the Sharks. They dump it in and head for a line change. And the Caps are getting changes as well. Under 10 to go in the third and in the game. All right. That is Chisholm in his own end. Sends it up ahead into the far boards, far circle. Pass back to the blue line. I think that's Van Riemsdyk maybe. Shot is blocked into the near corner. Sharks counter. At the red line. Dumped in. Van Riemsdyk, I believe. Isn't that Van Riemsdyk? Yeah, 57. They don't have him out there. Somebody got knocked down. And there's a battle for the puck in the far corner. That's Eklund. Now behind the net. Scooped up. Shot actually was close for the Sharks, but the save was made into the near boards and cleared. And now battle for the puck for Milano, but the Sharks counter. We got a delayed penalty coming up on Washington, so Sharks have pulled their goalie for the extra attacker. And as soon as I got that set up, Caps touched it, and we got the penalty whistled. Wait, who's the call on? 8:24 to go. We get I guess the under 10 media timeout. 5-0 Utah. Liam O'Brien's second of the year. Thanks, Gracie. From McBain and Dursey. 141 in the third. 16:03 remaining. If you have TNT, True TV, or HBO Max, it's available there. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, does the game end? Yeah, 3 periods in hockey. Again, I'm sorry. I didn't. Yeah, I knew what you meant. End, and I answered in the chat. I should have highlighted it, because I'm sure other people ask the same thing if they're new to hockey. So I apologize for not being a little more clear on that. Okay, finally we got the penalty called. Milano tripping Orloff. So, power play coming up for the Sharks. And they've given up a shorty tonight. Just a disastrous night for San Jose, and there's still 8:24 to go. So, it went according to plan. 4 in the first, cut that in half to 2 in the second. Cut that in half, one in the third, but there's still 8:23 to go. They have just under 8.5 minutes to get 7 goals. Boy, that was the trip? Yeah, I didn't think that was a penalty. That looked like a gift. I mean, not that it matters from the refs. I didn't think Milano tripped him. I think Orlov lost an edge. At any rate, behind the net, sent up the near boards and out by the Caps. Nedeljkovic plays it to Klingberg. He turns it over. Will Smith picks it up in the near boards. They can't even get it out of their own end. And the Caps dump it down the length of the ice, almost on net. Under 8 to go. 7:55 in the third. Will Smith passed to Celebrini. Over the blue line. Wenberg. Celebrini. And puck gets away on a breakaway of the Caps. Shot and a glove save by, oh my gosh, that was embarrassing. Nedeljkovic. I mean, how do you give up another breakaway on a power play? They have just completely quit on this game. And the Caps obviously have not. (30-22) shots on goal. Capitals, jeepers. They keep it in at the blue line. Caps win the draw. Dump it in behind the net. Actually comes clear to Gaudette in the slot. Kurashev over the line. Pass knocked away. Washington into the board. And somebody slipped. All right, no call. It was just they lost an edge. Orlov with the puck. Former Capital to Foley to Gaudette. Pass to Orlov. Shot and a goal. They finally broke the shutout, but you know, I think the Caps might challenge this for goaltender interference. Lindgren got pretty sure he got interfered with. I can't believe they didn't just waive this immediately. Yeah, I don't even know if I'll put this on the net. Oh, wait, the puck was in before Gaudette fell over him. No, it wasn't Gaudette. All right, this will be a good goal. I got to mute this. I can't believe the song they're playing. It hit off of Lindgren, and I think it hit the post and went in. Yeah, I don't think Washington's. It's Orlov's goal, his first of the year at 12. Okay, that is the wrong time, by the way. Good Lord. It'd be 12:58. I don't know if Washington's challenging or not. He's talking to the ref. Maybe they're having trouble with the video is what they were saying. They are challenging. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess they want the shutout. That's watch them get it. No, I think the contact, unless Gaudette got him, the contact was after the puck was in the net. But let's see it again. It's very close, but yeah, I think the contact happened after the puck was already in the net. I don't. They're not going to win this. All right. Delay a game penalty. So confirmed goal. We'll ring the horn. 7-1. So that ends. They get a power play goal, and now they get back on the power play because of the delay a game call. Who served it? Did they send Ovi over there? Why does NHL.com not have it? All right, I'm just putting Ovi in because they'll probably spring him, try to get him a hat trick after this. All right, face off, 7-1. They broke the shutouts. Sharks still on the 5-on-4 power play. Regenda. Actually, yeah, why were they saying who they had the wrong goal? Yeah, Regenda from Orloff, and TV had another one. A sister. Another shorthanded opportunity. That shot is blocked, though, in the slot. San Jose counters. Gaudette shot or pass behind the net. Orloff at the blue line, near circle. Pass off the boards, near corner. Behind the net. Picked up by Regenda. Near corner battle, and the Caps finally clear it. Taken at the red line. Toffoli in his own end. Pass to the red line. Regenda, they're getting line changes. Celebrini has the puck. Under a minute to go on the power play for San Jose. Will Smith near circle, takes it behind the net to the far corner. Back to the blue line, but not held in. So they dump it in and had to tag up. And the Caps play it off the near boards and down the length of the ice. 30-23 still, shots on goal. 33 seconds to go on the San Jose power play. Actually, we're got under 5.5 to go now. Eklund to the blue line. Wenberg, far circle. Smith down low. Centering pass deflected out of the zone. Under 5:15 to go. Over the red line and dumped in by the Sharks. Up the near boards, not out. Sharks have it in the slot. Power play is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Behind the net, don't see the Sharks pulling their goalie. Turnover, and they'll regroup in their own end. Up the far boards. And right in front of the Caps bench, the puck is trying to be frozen by Chisholm. They get it out of there, but what's this call here at 4:31? Under 6 media timeout. 5-0 Mammoth, 11:32 to go in Anaheim. Wow, Ducks. What happened to the Ducks? Oh, let's get the Ducks goal here. I think we did Leonard's, yeah. Regenda. He is 84. Toffoli. There's, yeah, tipped in. It was a long shot by Orloff. And I guess I didn't realize he had tipped it in. I was so busy watching for the interference. And that happened after the puck was in. It must have deflected just off of him inadvertently. And, yeah, it would have been a successful save by Lindgren if it hadn't just deflected perfectly off of Regenda into the net. His second of the year. All right, pardon me. Ooh, Sharks, let's see. are in Dallas Friday. That's going to be a tough game. Hurricanes, they're hitting the road. Dallas, Carolina, Philly, Toronto, and Pittsburgh every other day. Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Wow, this is going to be a gut check time road trip for the Sharks. All right, face off. Dumped in, under 4:25 to go in the game. Caps carry it over into the zone. Who is that? Milano behind the net. Sharks get it in the near corner. Pass off the far boards. Van Riemsdyk sends it the other way for Washington, and they were offside. 4:01 to go. All right, shutout gone. When did it? Oh, it hit his skate. He lifted his left leg, and it was the perfect height for the deflected puck to hit his skate and go in. And then after the puck was in the net, then he fell over the goalie, Lindgren. And they just kicked somebody out. I think they kicked Dowd out of the draw again, for God's sakes. There's the draw. Sharks win it. Send it up the near boards. Glove down. Sharks have it in the slot. Backhander wide into the far corner. Sent behind the net. Excuse me. Sharks center it. Frozen puck by Lindgren at 3:41. As they show the backup goalie for Washington, which would be Logan Thompson, number 48. All right. Waiting for the software to reconnect. There we go. On 3:33 in the third. Far circle, centering pass, deflected by the Sharks. They go the other. Nope. Played around to the behind the net by Washington. Far corner for the Sharks, behind their own net. Tipped out of there, off the near boards, knocked ahead by Washington. Far circle. And to Celebrini, I think, dumped it in. Into the far circle, or corner. Behind the Washington net. And up the near boards. Ovi passes it. Into the near, sent around into the near corner. Now behind the net to the far boards. Kept in by Chychrun. And it's deflected out by San Jose. We got 2:33 to go in the third. Still 30-23 shots on goal. So if you had the 7.5 goals over, we're on the over thanks to the Sharks. So, but if you even if you had 7.5 under, we're over. Kept in at the blue line by Washington. Gracie says 6-0. Peterka's second, 12th of the year. With at 10:06, they now have 8:49 to go. Guess not a shot on goal there for Washington. Must have gone wide. Sharks in the near boards. Under 2 minutes to go. Tipped into the netting at 1:50. Yeah, still 30-23. Well, two really high-scoring games for the road teams. And just, road teams. Well, road teams will win 3 of the 5 games tonight. Shootout loss for the Jets. Sabres, the only regulation loss tonight. By the road team, sorry, is what I was trying to say. In behind the net, into the near corner. We're under 1:40 to go. Yeah, fairly quick game, too, considering all the goals, too. All right. Caps at the far circle. Off the far boards. Kept in. Van Riemsdyk. Long shot into the near corner. Sent out by the Sharks. They say it was tipped, so no icing. And he came out. The goalie came out to play it anyways. Lindgren. 1 minute remaining. Caps send it up. Pass to the near boards and dump it in. Dumped in by Chisholm. Into the far corner. Sent to the blue line. Chisholm passes to the far circle. Gets away. Scooped up by Klingberg. He can't get it out of the far corner. Taken by the Sharks. Centering pass to the red line. Dumped into the far corner. 30 seconds remaining. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Still not out. All right, up the near boards. Kept in by Lindgren. Wait, once at any rate. To the far corner. Yeah, not I had the wrong name. Sorry. My brain. Under 5 seconds to go. Caps hold on to it. 7-1 is your final score. Wow. Go, Monmouth, go. Arnold voice, Alex says. All right. Washington with the 7-1 victory over the Sharks in San Jose tonight. Kind of shocking. Yeah, I mean, you know the Caps, I guess, can do this at any point. They get 2 from Ovi. Anybody else have 2? Leonard, Strome, Duhaime. Oh, Leonard had 2 as well. Apologies to Leonard. Milano. Yeah. Ovi and Leonard get 2 goals tonight, and they win 7-1. 30-23 final shots on goal. 77% of the 44 votes were correct that Washington would win. Yeah, thanks for the updates, Gracie. Oh, Paterka? Yeah. Did anybody else have 2? Let's see. O'Brien, Cole, Gunther, Kraus. Yeah, no, he's the only one then. Kraus, Gunther, Cole, Paterka, O'Brien. Yeah, they've had 5 goal scorers. Right. Well, I don't have no bonus coverage out of me. I do not have access to TNT, True TV, or HBO Max. But that's going to do it. Going to try to avoid coughing. Thanks for sticking it out. Appreciate it. Had a great crowd tonight despite the lopsided score. So thank you for being here. Thanks especially to Alex and Gracie. And thanks to anybody new out there. YNT Baby Money. Thanks for the questions. Hope you learned a little bit about hockey. Sorry if I didn't mean to misguide Mercelin Ligsay. I just meant the overhead hit in the bet for the person that had 6.5 under, which I apologize. I messed that one up. Evan Carter, Lep Way, thank you for being here. Laith Shabio as well. Javion, so cool. That's what it is. Apologies. Javion, so cool. I apologize. I butchered your name earlier. I didn't get it. My brain. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks, Try Less, for being here as well. Sorry, I skipped over that. I get. Yeah, what is going on in Anaheim is right. That's more shock. It is 7-0. Keller gets on the board. All right, good for Keller. Can honor his dad for that one. I can't remember if he had a goal. Holy crap. What it got into the water? What did the Mammoth and Capitals drink or eat before this game? And on the flip side, Ducks and Sharks as well. Good Lord. Yeah, thanks, Alex. Yeah, you're welcome, Alex. All right, I think that's going to do it for me. If you have either of these forms, you can watch the end of Mammoth Ducks, which is currently 7-0. Oh, boy. All right, our final is Washington Capitals 7, San Jose Sharks 1. Sorry, put up my schedule for tomorrow. We will be back. Penguins Lightning, 6 o'clock, well, 6:05 Central tomorrow. So about 18 hours and 20 minutes from now. And we'll have the nightcap. Blackhawks at Kings. Can't wait. Rooting for the Kings, though. All right, and another 6 and 9 o'clock doubleheader on Friday. Hope to see you soon. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks to everybody who already did. Hope to see you for the next hockey game or soon after that. Have a great, if you have anything left of your Wednesday, have a great Wednesday. Have a terrific Thursday, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody, and bye-bye for now.